Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Baldurs Gate. Today, I want to try and make Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas what I think she would be like in the game because I adore her, I love her so much, and this is something I need to implement into the game immediately. I can't believe I haven't made this video yet. Now, we have to do her race. As always, the race is a complicated thing that I have sat and thought about 100,000 times. I don't think human works for her. I also don't think any of the others really work very, very well for her. Possibly Githyanki aesthetically, or maybe Drow aesthetically, but if we're going based off actual, like, we're trying to get as close as possible to the lore, I would say human or maybe like half-elf. I think I might go for half-elf purely for the aesthetic. Obviously, you can do whatever you wish with this, but I'm gonna go for half-elf. And then I think she would be a wood half-elf. You know, she makes potions, she does the cooking, she has like frog's breath and everything. Her little baskets of like herbs and medicine. I think it would be really, really cool for her. Now, class, I have been thinking about. I think Druid would be really, really cute for her, especially with the whole herb and like making things. I also think that Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard could work. I also have Mystic, and I feel like Mystic could also work for her. But I think the best option, in my opinion, would be Druid or Sorcerer. I do think Druid is a really strong choice for her. Her herb work, her medicine, maybe even Cleric. Actually, thinking about it, why didn't I even consider Cleric? You know what? I never considered Cleric, and I feel like Cleric would actually be perfect for her. I can't believe I didn't think about that. Sometimes we change our minds, and that's fine. We're going for Cleric. Why did I not think of that? Okay. And then we have subclass. Obviously, I haven't thought about her being a cleric, so I haven't thought about what subclass she would be. But I think that nature could possibly work. I think knowledge could work. I also think that life would work. Trickery, just for that one scene, but overall, no. I think life works. She's very caring, she's very loving, she's making all this medicine, helping everyone. Life domain is very, very cool for her. I also think knowledge is great because she's had all this time to learn things and know how to make these potions and how to get away with things, and she's very smart because of her upbringing. So I do think that knowledge is a very cool choice for her. The sleep spell being like default as well, because when she sends him to sleep, it's perfect. I really like it for her. And then we have to choose deity. I don't necessarily think she really fits into having a deity, which I know is silly because she's a cleric. But we will go through it and we will choose one for her. So, what do we go for here? Because I haven't thought about this either. This one could make sense, taking on people's pain personally. She tends to do that. There are many, many options here, and I really have not thought about that. There is this one, which is study art, magic, and nature, which I think is very, very relevant to her. And I think I'm leaning towards that one, but this one is also protect the home, hearth, and nature. So I think what we're going to go for is this one. I don't want to say it because I feel like I'm going to mess up saying it, and I'm really, really sorry. But I'm going to go for this one. And then background, I would say, I feel like this one could be really good for her, engaging in art, rare crafts, outlander, far away from the comforts of civilization, and she's been through it. away from civilization for a while, so I think that makes a lot of sense for her. And now we get to do the fun part and choose a face for her. Just go for the one with the biggest eyes. I think this one's very, very cute. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to take a phone call, but I am back. And I have literally just left the screen on this, but I think this face is kind of perfect for her. I think it's actually really cute and it really like captures her eyes. So I think I want to go for this one. And then we will move on to skin colour and we want to get that blue tone going on for her. I do think this is actually kind of a perfect first pick. It's a very like pale blue, almost like icy. Oh, it's literally called Ice Tone 1. So I think that works pretty well. Freckles, I'm gonna give her a few, but I don't think she really has any. But I think it's just cute to add to her, so you can do what you want with freckles. Scarring. Do we try and do like the mouth scar or the head scar here? I think we just go with what we can work with, what makes sense for her. This one is head and mouth. I don't think we're gonna get the like across the mouth stitching kind of vibes that we really want, so we've just got to go for like what we can work with best. I feel like this one could kind of work if it didn't go down into the neck as much as it does, but it could work. But I think I'm gonna go with this one. And then eye colour, she has just little black dots. So, oh, not those black dots. They're not dots. That one's better. And then I'm wondering if we can kind of like use tattoos to get like the stitch effect. Like that could work pretty well as kind of like the mouth stitches. So I think we'll probably go with that really. I think it just works really well. So first pick is the one. And then eye makeup, she has kind of like greyish eyeshadow on, but it's nothing too much. It's very subtle, so it's kind of harder to recreate, but I think that is a good match. And we'll turn the tint, actually we'll turn the tint a little bit down because it's very like blended in. It's just you want to recreate that darkness around her eyes. And then lip tint, first of all we turn the tint up. I don't know why it starts as like not having a tint, but she has her red lipstick on. This one seems to be showing up the most, but I do think it's the tint. If we turn this all the way up, there we go. I think that works really well for her. I think that is a good level. And then we want to get just some long straight hair going on, which could be a little bit of a problem because I can't remember if there's any long straight hair. And I don't know if there is with mods either. This is curly, but it could work if we don't have other options. This one kind of, but it's not what we're going for. I think this may be the closest. Maybe this one, because she does have like slicked back. Well, it's not slicked back, it's just it's all very straight and slick, and I feel like it's maybe the closest that we're going to be able to get for her, unless you want to give her a fringe. It really, really depends. I think this one's kind of good, and I think if we get like that hair colour, I feel like this hair colour is already pretty decent for her, but I want to mess around and see what I think of the others, because she's got like a very dark gingery colour. So I'm thinking if we do that, and then we add maybe just like a dark brown, turn the highlights up, see what this looks like. I think that's a little bit much. Turn that down. I feel like this is decent enough for her hair. It is like a red, gingery, but I'm wondering if we can make it darker. I think this maybe works a little better, and then we maybe make this ginger instead. I think that works a little better for her hair colour. And there we go. This is what I think Sally would look like, and her class and everything in Baldur's Gate 3. And she's really cute, she's adorable, I love her. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.